Come on. Okay. It's better work. Better work this time. So irritating, man. So irritating. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Well, I'll just scrap my introduction now since it failed so miserably. My first attempt. Okay. It happens. It happens, it happens, it happens. Wow, knight g5. I'll take. Yep, It's actually a little tricky, but let's go... Let's go here and then knight f6. Block the check. Yeah, still like this for me. I see nothing wrong with it. Ooh, we definitely like trades when we're up a boatload of material. Now if queen e5, I go queen e6 and trade the queens because of the pin. Or some people would call it the Pinsky. c5, taking more territory in the middle, preventing d4 from my opponent. Check, we go king f7, tuck the king away. Let's go bishop d6 here because my opponent probably wanted to go bishop f4. So we stop that. Let's go d4. Idea being to just restrict the knight from coming to c3. And knight a3, okay. So I'm employing a very prophylactic strategy here of noticing the squares that my opponent can come to and then preventing those moves. That's what a6 does, that's what I did with d4, preventing knight c3, and even with bishop d6, preventing bishop f4. So my opponent goes g5 instead. Let's just try to trade as much material as we can, as I am up a piece. I'm up a knight here, so trades usually are the solution in such positions. Okay, let's just go for his pawn here. Let's take that. Do I want to take that pawn? No, I think I'll just take on h5, play it a little safer. Let's give this check. I'll just take this. And king g5, king f4, and infiltrate fully into his position if I can. Let's do that. Man, so annoying that my previous recording didn't work, but I'm not going to complain. I am just going to try to make a new queen in this position, actually. Okay, he wants rook f1. It's crafty of him. I don't think that really deters me. I mean, I'll just go here and then bishop f2 to block that. I hope. Okay, good. Thought he was going to try to pre-move trick me there. Yep. He has to go to h3. And yeah, I'm nothing better than this. And it's over. Alright. On to the next one here. I'm actually not going to analyze that one. Doesn't seem necessary. I just assume it was pretty clear what happened in that one. Lately I've been going for bishop b5 a lot, just because it's much more tricky than bishop c4, and also far less theoretical. And there's a lot of value in playing non-theoretical openings. I mean, after all, that Chess 960 is entirely about non-theoretical openings, and so many people are getting into Chess 960 now that playing moves like bishop b5 can't be a bad thing. It just can't be. So we'll see what he does here. I've noticed my opponents respond to this in many ways. I mean, some just go knight f6, some go c6 or a6. Knight c6 is popular, I assume. In which case I'll go knight f3, but okay, he does go knight f6. I will go d3, defending e4. Bishop there. Let's go h3. Stop my opponent from coming to g4 eventually. I'm going to go queen e2 to prepare bishop e3, and then take back with the queen on e3. I'm going to go bishop a4. Okay, he goes d5. Don't exactly know what to do here. Let's go bishop b3, and then take if he takes. Not exactly sure what to do there, though. It's a little unclear. I feel like lots of moves are very good there. So who knows? Just trust your gut. Of course, I will be trying to castle as quickly as I can here. Bishop e6. I'll take. Why the heck not? Even though he'll take with the pawn and get a strong center. That's okay. I'll just go knight f3 and attack e5. Twice. I mean, if c takes d5, I wouldn't play queen e5 because the center is just too open for that to be good. So I'll just go knight f3. Keep it simple. Fully expecting. Okay, goes there. It's also a good move. I was thinking knight c6, but this also makes sense. So I will get out of the center. Now, fully expecting knight c6, because nothing else makes a ton of sense. d4, okay. I don't think that's such a good move, but I'll just go. Actually, I'll pin his knight here. Okay. So my tip is always to when your bishop is taken on the side of the board, always take with the pawn, with the a pawn, opening the rook is my my rule of thumb there. Like I just never take with my c pawn. I mean, there are some cases in which it's good to take with the c pawn, but usually it's just not a reliable option, in my experience, anyway. So I expect queen takes. I mean, you never want to take with the pawn here. It's way too risky. Weakens the entire g file in front of your king. Also weakens the f5 square because if the g-pawn takes, it'll never be able to go g6 and cover that square, so he should play queen takes, of course. Surprised he's actually thinking about it, really. Ah, he is not thinking about it. He simply does not have a good connection. That is unfortunate. Well, I hope he does make a move here, but okay, good. Glad he made a move. Okay, so let's go knight e4. Queen e7, only move. And then what do I want to do? Probably just rook e1. Or let's actually try knight g3 here. We'll give that a try. With some menacing ideas on the king side here. Rook e1, rook e1 coming, maybe I'll go queen e4. So also ideas in these positions of going knight h2 and then popping the knight out to g4. Okay, bishop d6. I don't really see why. Yeah, I don't particularly understand that move. I don't really get the logic behind it. If I go knight f5, is that too hasty? Well, I'm gonna try it. I might go g4 to defend it, actually. Or maybe just queen e4. Actually, queen e4 is probably better. It's a little more secure than g4. g4 is, just really weakening of the king. I think I might do that. I could go g4, but it just doesn't. Something rubs me the wrong way. Nah, but so does queen e4 though, because then he goes g6. Okay, so I guess I will go g4. It's not really an ideal move, but I think it's best in this case. And I want to go knight g5 and then reroute the knight to e4 if I can. This f3 knight, that is. I want to go knight g5 and then hop right back to e4. Okay, so let's just go here. Oh, but okay, you can go queen e5 now. Should have looked at that. But f4. Okay, just take. Ooh, take that.